guys, here at freebodydanceclasses.com. So we are working on fan veil. I have shared quite a few videos with you about the basic tips, basic rules, and so on. And so we are going to be starting with some of the basic moves now. So when it comes to basic moves, so many things could be basic for some people and not others. So let's talk about what I think are just basic things to kind of get your arms warmed up, so you guys can, maybe get a little warm up with me here, and then maybe move on to the most advanced ones if you feel like you're in advance. So one of them is simply kind of like moving in a big horizontal. Like, look at the shape of this fan, You see how it's like it's this big, nice half circle? It looks like a rainbow to me. So I'll call that the rainbow move, okay? Which is basically moving from the left to the right, okay? So if you're holding the fan with your right arm, then you want to start with the left. So left to right. And then if you are holding the fan with your left, you're going to start from the right of your body, right to left. So just kind of like this, and this, and this. So this is like a really basic motion to just kind of get a good use of your shoulders. This is all about shoulders, okay? Because there's so many different muscles, by the way, that we use when it comes to fan. Fan, we use the shoulder muscles, we use the forearm muscles, but we also use the wrist sometimes in some of the moves. So I want you guys to like recognize what kind of moves that you are using when you're doing a certain move. So in this half circle, it's all really shoulders because it's a bigger move. And the bigger moves really do have more shoulder moves, okay? So this is a basic one. I'm not creating flutter moves or anything. I could if I want to, like this. So what I'm doing here is I'm using my shoulder muscles to start the move, to make the bigger move, but then the small little vibrations like this that you guys see in the fabric are actually created by using my wrist and doing this kind of quick motion like that with my wrist, like this. It really is just like this. See that? So I'm holding the fan like this, right? My thumb is pressing on the top part. Watch the video for how to hold the fan veil, right? But I'm pressing with my thumb on the top part, right? And then I'm holding the rest of the fan like this with my other fingers, and I'm kind of doing this motion like that. See that? I hope you see it. Okay? So I'm doing it really fast, and that creates that quick vibration that you guys see. So it's like this. Let me get a good grip of my fans, and we're going like this. So big motion, small motion with the wrist. So big motion with the shoulder, and then small motion with this, the wrist, big motion, small motion, big motion, small motion, big motion, small motion, big motion, small motion. So it's kind of like this big circle, half circle, that goes from one side to the other side. And remember, if you are right-handed, you're holding the fan with the right, you are starting with the left, and vice versa. You're holding the fan with the left, you're starting with the right of your body, and that is what we call the rainbow, okay? One of the other basic moves is a simple kind of like forward, like this. Can you see? So I'm holding the fan like this, right, nice and open, and the top part of my fan is facing you guys, okay? So I'm going to face you with the top part. So from here, I'm going to push that top part up, right, and then I'm going to come down with it. I can come down by twisting. So my palms are up. Like if you really look at my palms without the fans, they will be like this. So boom, boom, like that. So straight forward, and then bam, palm up, which means that the fan will also switch direction. So fan forward, palm up, and down. Again, I'm doing this very slowly, by the way, just so you can see the basic hand motion, but we're gonna make it pretty later, right? So my thumb is facing you, therefore the top part of my fans, you see that, is facing you. And then I make my palms come up, and then that brings the fan down. So, in a pretty way, you kind of look like this, like really fast and down. Really fast forward and down. Really fast forward, palms up and down. Really fast forward, palms up and down. So closer, hopefully you guys can get to see it in my camera. And down. Right now what I'm really using is my shoulder muscles to move the fan up and down, up and down. This is a very simple motion, all right? Now if I want to make this motion a little bit more kind of fluid and vibrating, right? I'm going to do the following. I'm going to push up with my shoulders, and I'm going to come down with my palms up, just like I showed you. But then this time I'm going to do this. So that little quick motion with my wrist that creates that vibration in the fan, okay? So forward and forward and I like to call it because this is kind of like a nice little vibration like that, okay? Remember always it's going to be one side is going to be easier to hold than the other side, you guys, so it's just the way it is. And you know, I'm not left-handed, I'm right-handed, so it's a little bit tricky. So it's gonna open sometimes on my left side, okay? So push and then ta-ta-ta, push and ba-da-ba-ba-ba, and push and ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Okay, so that's another basic motion. Remember, thumbs push forward and then palms up, and then you can add the vibration or not. The other motion that's really basic movement with the fan veil is a horizontal side movements like this, okay? So you kind of lift it and then you can add the vibration to it if you want to, but you don't have to. You can just kind of lift and drop. Lift, slide and drop, lift, slide and drop, lift, slide and drop. So if you are right-handed, obviously you start with from the left side, moving to the right. And then the same thing on the other side. If you are left-handed, then you are starting, or if you're using both sides, you know, that's the thing with fan veils, it's like, it doesn't matter whether you are right-handed or not, you gotta use both, right? So front and back, front, so this is a very simple motion, and then I can add a flutter to it, add the flutter to it. So I'm using my left hand here, which means I'm starting with my right, and then moving to the left. This happens sometimes. So those are some of the basic motions that are very, really easy. It's like forward and down, side to side, and then half circle. If you think about it that way, then you're gonna get it. So it's the basic actually movement of belly dancing. It's like forward and back, side to side, horizontal, right? Or big circle, half circle. We use those a lot with hips, we use them with arms, we use them with a lot of different movements. We also use them with fan veils. So those are the basic movements. Make sure you practice those first before you move on to much more complicated movements with the fan veils. See you in the next videos. Bye.